What is poppin', fam? Spanik here, coach of your Reno Acerola. This is the debut game for the Reno Acerola against against. I'm not sure if he wants to be called Aaron, like in that what was that Key and Peele skit, or Aaron. I don't care. I'm just gonna call him Aaron. Against Aaron, 24-20, and the Minnesota Miniors. I keep forgetting his team. I know he has like Minior in his team name, and he has Minior here. Our first divisional game for us in the GPL or GBA Mod League for short. The link to the GBA Discord will be in the description once again. If you haven't joined it, you should. If you're a fan of the GBA, it's definitely a must-have on your. It's definitely a must Discord server to join. Coaches, analysts, everyone having to do with the GBA. Well, not every coach is in the not every coach is in the server, but a good majority are, and they interact with the fans and all. It's a great time. You should definitely join if you're a fan of the GBA. So this is the mod league. Actually, Aaron is actually an analyst in the GBA. He does the transactions. In fact, his segment went up yesterday. Right, yesterday? Yeah, because his transactions go up Monday. So you should check that out if you're a fan of the GBA. So yeah, let's get right into the teams. The teams he could bring. Oh, I did it again. I recorded my UTL battle earlier. That's gonna go up not today. It's gonna go up later, possibly tomorrow whenever I get my thumbnail. And I did the same thing there. Instead of alt tabbing to go to the spreadsheet, I hit my freaking OBS. So whatever, it's fine. So his full team is Excadrill, Reuniclus, Tangrowth, Minior, Blaziken, Raichu, Mega Autono, Ment, Toxapex, Gigalith, Kofag. So when in prep, I was afraid of Kofag, Pex, Ment, Tangrowth, Reuniclus. He has a scary team. But I was terrified of I was terrified of Corkscrew Crash Ments. I was terrified of Peck stalling me out, and I was terrified of Kofag. And as you can see, none of those came. Wow, I know we play later in the season too. I know we have a rematch, but damn, I didn't expect all of them not to come. He did end up bringing the Sand, which is really surprising, being the fact that I have a Rotom Wash in this league. I didn't bring the Rotom Wash. I thought about bringing it, but Mega Bro actually handled his Sand Core quite well as well. So that's why I didn't bring the Rotom. Speaking of teams, let's get right into the teams. I have Nidoqueen here. Just not Life Orb. I had Shukaberry for his Excadrill. So I could take it from Excadrill and kill it with Earth Power. I had 4 attacks. Earth Power, Fire Blast, Sludge Wave, and I think Ice Beam. I think I had Ice Beam for my 4th move. No, I had Shadow Ball. I had Shadow Ball for Uniclus. So that thing just nukes his entire team. Perfect coverage against everything. Except for maybe Minior. No, I had Ice Beam. Okay. Second mon, Scarf Victini. With I'm only gonna say one move, Blue Flare. Not gonna reveal the other moves because we play later in the season, and I may want to bring a similar set. So I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna reveal my other 2 moves. I had U-turn also. I think I revealed U-turn. Not gonna reveal my other 2 moves yet. I had Slowbro, Mega Slowbro. Not gonna reveal my spread with I think I had Calm Mind, Slack Off, Scald, Psychic. Just perfect coverage against his team. This thing could potentially sweep him. I'm using Slowbro more as a wall because I have my offensive threats, but I've seen Slowbro used offensively before. It went 18-1 in UTL last season. We had utility. I have utility Donphan here. Not going to reveal my moveset. Except for like rocks, because I did have rocks on this thing. Or I think I was just max spit def or something. I could take hits from Minior. Oh yeah, I EV'd my I'm not revealing Slowbro set. Nope. Because I know Aaron's going to be watching this, and I'm not going to reveal some of my sets because I may want to bring a similar team later in the season. Who knows? Who knows what happens? And now, the best mon in the game, Oricorio. Yep, I decided to actually bring it this week. Oricorio Pom Pom because of that freaking Minior. I was terrified of that thing just setting up and sweeping. With Revelation Dance, Calm Mind, Hurricane, and what was my 4th move? U-turn, I think. Yeah, with Wide Lens because I didn't want to miss Hurricane. But we shall see what happens with that. We should see if that set works. Calm mind, because I get set up on Audino if he doesn't have like Thunderbolt or something. I'm not even sure if Audino gets Thunderbolt. I can even set up on Tangrowth if he doesn't have Rock Slide. I thought about bringing the Fire one because I could predict Excadrill. I was thinking between Fire or Electric. It depended what I was more afraid of, Minior or Excadrill. If I was afraid of Excadrill, then I would probably bring the Fire one to predict that on the Switch. But if I was afraid of Minior more, I brought Electric, and I did bring Electric because Electric could resist flying, and he can't click Earthquake on me either. And then one of his moves has to be Shell Smash, so unless he has like Stone. And then I don't think Minior gets Stone Edge. Does it get Stone Edge? I'm pretty sure it gets Stone Edge, actually. But Rock Flying, not the best defensive typing. It's blown back by Revelation Dance Electric. Or Choreo has base 98 special attack. This thing actually is not too bad. And Dancer could be nice as well. I actually thought when prepping that Dancer steals the boosts. It turns out it doesn't. It copies the boost. It works like Psych Up. It's not as Dancer. It's the ability Choreo gets. It essentially, it's like Psych Up, except only with dance setup, like Swords Dance, Dragon Dance. Yeah, Swords Dance, Dragon Dance, Quiver Dance, things like that. Or Choreo will copy the boosts. I thought it stole the boosts initially. So I'm prepping. I'm like, I could go aggressive or Choreo into Ments and steal a Dragon Dance and just blow him away. But you see in the battle, you see in the battle that it copies the boost, not steals it. It's a good thing he didn't bring Ments. I didn't try to do that. Otherwise, I could have fucked myself. And then last spawn, sub SD Weavile. It was supposed to be able to set up on Kofag, but he didn't bring Kofag. So, well, this Weavile's kind of useless. But Ice Shard could still be handy, maybe to pick off Minior if he sets up a Shell Smash. Weavile definitely stops Weavile. Weavile definitely stops Weavile. Blech. Weavile definitely stops Minior from Shell Smash sweeping my ass. So that could be nice. Because if he's like out of shields down, even though I'm not Life Orb, I'm leftovers, Ice Shard is still going to take it out. Especially if I get rocks up. So yeah, that's the team. Let's see how this battle went. I figured he was gonna. I decided to lead Victini because it has a good lead matchup on everything on his team. As he decides to lead with the Tangrowth, which is fine by me. So now I get a free U-turn off, and he goes into the Audino. I was debating going for the Blue Flare there just to get damage because he doesn't have a good switch into Blue Flares at all. Maybe the Gigalith if it's Spadef. But I went for the safe U-turn. And I just go right into Nidoqueen because Nidoqueen threatens this thing. I don't think it gets psychic coverage or ground coverage, but I know it gets Surf. But it's a Nidoqueen. It's not gonna be able to do much. He stays in, goes right for the Mega, protecting to see what I was gonna do. I go for the Sludge Wave on this protect. He then goes hard Excadrill as I go for the Sludge Wave again because he's Air Balloon. So if I went for Earth Power there, it wouldn't have done anything. I went for Sludge Wave expecting to stay in. Maybe I went... Oh, I had Fire Blast, not Ice Beam. Oops. I know I had Shadow Ball as my last move. Yeah, that's right. I had Fire Blast, not Ice Beam, so I was walled by Minior. Rip. So now Bexadrill is here, and I'm going into Slowbro, because it's my switch into this thing. As I take barely anything from that Rock Slide, as now he goes back into the Audino, and I'm able to Calm Mind up. I was afraid of Toxic here, so I switched back into Nidoqueen. As he just goes right for the Wish Check as I reveal the Fire Blast, predicting the Excadrill. Now he pulls a switch into his Gigalith as I reveal the Fire Blast again. Does literally nothing. And now I pull a switch into Donphan as he Toxics me because I knew something on his team was going to have Toxic because of Slowbro. Goes into Tangrowth, gives me them rocks. And these rocks going to be huge late game. So now I pull a switch into my Oricorio as I get my wide lens knocked off. So now I'm going to be missing Hurricanes for days. Hurricane doesn't hit. I don't hit Hurricanes. I miss Canes. Miss a Cane. But I had no reason to not go Oricorio there. Just because I don't know what this Tangrowth does get Rock Slide, but there was no way on Earth he was going for it there. Unless he's like a god and predicted like my Weavile or my or Coria, but I don't even think he had Rock Slide because the only things that would hit because he has Earthquake to hit my Victini. So why would he go for why would he want Rock Slide? So he goes in. So I go into Oricorio here, and he just switches into this beast as I go for the U-turn. And then the U-turn allows me to go back into Slowbro. I'm able to get a Scald off. I actually outsped this thing. I didn't know Gigalith was that slow. And he does reveal the Toxic, but it's fine because it looks like Calm Mind Slowbro is not going to be able to win me this game. I do have another win condition. I get a crit there, crit burn on the Audino. Really not going to matter at all, though, because I think he had Heal Bell. So I go into my Needle Queen. And now I pull a double into Weavile, thinking of the Protect here. Yep. So now I get a free sub on this Audino. He just sacks his Gigalith here. He says that was a misplay on his end. So now I'm able to get the sub off. He goes into the Audino. And I'm just able to get a Swords Dance. I don't have Icicle Crash because I wanted Ice Shard in case of Scarf Ments. And I wanted Ice Shard in case of Scarf Ments and Cell Smash Minior. But as you can see, the Ice Shard is going to be able... The Ice Shard is going to do nothing to him. So I just go hard Victini. And he protects in my Blue Flare. And nothing on his team wants to switch into a Blue Flare. So he goes into Blaziken. That's his best thing to take one. And it doesn't appreciate it at all. But another one won't kill. So I go hard into this, predicting like a knockoff or an Earthquake or something. Because let's just say at this point, Oricorio is definitely my most expendable member. So he goes back into Audino. I missed the Hurricane, of course, on the switch. So now I just start going for the Calm Mind. It's like, alright, I want to miss Hurricanes? Fine, I'll make sure this next one kills. I go for a second Calm Mind, and I'm able to eat up a Dazzling Gleam from this range now. So from full, I click the Hurricane. It does a ton. As this Dazzling Gleam, yeah, I tank it. Now I make the switch of the century. Now I make the prediction of the century right here. And this prediction won me the game. I was like, okay. 50-50 here. He's in range of Revelation Dance. But if he goes in it, but then if he gets a free switch and Excadrill, I lose. No, I don't lose. But if he gets a free switch and Excadrill, that could be bad. It was really risk versus reward here. If I clicked Hurricane, he essentially was going to get a free switch and Excadrill anyway. So I figured, let's click the Revelation Dance. Guaranteed kill on this, and if he tries to go hard Minior on the Hurricane, boom, he dies to the Revelation Dance. Go for Revelation Dance. He does go hard Minior, and this is dead. Oricorio in his debut, picking up a kill. Nice. So now he goes in Excadrill, reveals the SD, I think. I missed the Hurricane. Reveals the Swords Dance. And this is where I found out that it copies the boost, doesn't steal it. If it stole the boost, then this thing could be the Mence counter. But no, it's because it copies it. It's like Psych Up. So I go for... So we're just missing everything here. I missed like 3 Hurricanes in a row. That wide lens is not helping. This freaking Oricorio is blind, but it did its job. It got a kill. I go Weavile here. I don't even know why. I shouldn't have gone Weavile, because Victini just straight up just clicks Blue Flare 4 times and wins anyway. I think I was like, wait, what if he's like max something Excadrill? But it's fine. Victini's able to just pick up the remaining kills with Blue Flare here, as we pick up a nice 4-0 victory on Aaron and his Minnesota Miniors. So GG, well played, Aaron. I do miss one Blue Flare there, but it's fine. It's an Audino. The only move he can hit me with is freaking Dazzling Gleam anyway. So, well, GG. And now we're 1-1. It should be 2-0. As the Reno Acerola do pick up their first ever win as a franchise. The loss last week is to be credited to the Crimson Surf, because I was the Crimson Surf at the time. But now I've rebranded to the Acerola in week 2, and we pick up a nice 4-0 victory for the Acerola. So week 3, I don't even know who we faced. I think we faced Johnny GB and his Oregon Ducklets. So we'll see you guys then. Spanik out.